Yo, man, welcome back to the channel. This is American Dilly, and whether you're watching us on YouTube or listening to us on your podcast channel, I just want to say a big thank you from the bottom of my heart, man. I just appreciate people actually letting us come to them and speak to them on the different platforms there are. You know what I mean? It just makes me feel good that is happening. Now, today's episode is coming to me. It's just I'm bringing this to y'all with a heavy heart, man. I am a little shaken. I did not know this guy personally, man, but he just carved out such a monumentous part in my life, and it's with a heavy heart I have to say rest in peace, Rush Limbaugh, man. It's just I didn't even. It's like I knew what was going on because I listened to the program every day, and he was always one to let his fans and his listeners know, and I've called in on the show and talked to him before, and it's just, I didn't think that today would come today. You know what I'm saying? We had to prepare ourselves for today, but nobody ever wants to. It's like you never want to admit that day is coming, and it did come today. So I just want to say rest in peace to Rush Limbaugh. He was such a motivational part of my life, man. A couple years ago, there was just a time where I was going down a bad path. I wasn't thinking straight. I wasn't doing a lot of things that I needed to be doing. And if it wasn't for the Rush Limbaugh program and then an old sailor named Bill that I used to work with, man, I don't know what would have happened to me, man. You know what I'm saying? These old dudes, man. These old dudes getting these young dudes' heads, man, and they just wisen them up. And I think that's a real good thing, man. I think it is a real good thing. Rush was just phenomenal, dude. He was phenomenal. He shaped talk radio in a way that it would have never been had he not stepped foot in and did what he did, man. He started from humble beginnings, man. He started from humble beginnings on a damn college radio station, dude. Spinning music, regular DJ, just doing what DJs do, you know what I'm saying? But he had these beliefs, and he had these, ideas that just seemed so controversial back then. They just seemed so like, oh, Rush, we don't know if we can put you on the air, man, talking like you talking. And you know what? Things happen, man. Things happen. The FCC lifted some laws and different things, and his show was able to air. And dude, Rush touched 20 million people a day, at least. Probably more, probably less. I don't know. But at least 20 million a day tuned into his radio program, man, just to hear him make sense of the news, man. He knew how to dumb it down. He knew how to take these, technical terms and all this crap that Washington pushes. You know how lawmakers are, man. You know how the news is too. The news wants to just tell you something so technical, so you're just like, yeah, okay, I know. Rush knew how to dumb it down. Not dumb it down. I'm not trying to insult anybody, but that's how I felt. Rush made it where I could understand what was going on. Not only that, but it was an entertaining radio program, and for that, he'll forever be missed, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do on my way home from work now, man. Of course, man, I'm still gonna tune in, to the regulars, Mark K, Sean Hannity. I'm gonna listen to all of them, podcasts and stuff, but I don't think there'll ever be another Rush, man. I don't. And if it wasn't for Rush, man, I would have never started thinking better about myself, bigger about myself. Am I able to do certain things that I never thought possible? You know what I mean? It just makes me feel like, man, I feel like the world just lost a gem. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate, man. He was battling cancer for quite some time. Excuse me. He was battling cancer for quite some time, man, and he did let us know. He also let us know over the years, how he was going through different issues and stuff. And he just made himself relatable to people as people are. And I think that's what makes a broadcaster just amazing, is when they relate to everybody, man. If it wasn't for Rush, I don't even think I would have, started American Dilly. I will say that. If it wasn't for Rush was like a motivational speaker to me. You know, once I started listening to him, I was dropping freestyles left and right. Rush put that fire back in this young boy, man. I swear he did. I swear he did. And he had me doing it in a way that was different, man. If it wasn't for Rush, man, I would have never been able to rap with no cuss words. I would have never been able to rap with substance. I was talking about real life issues, man. Rush, I know you're looking down on us. You gotta be looking down on us, because you ain't nowhere else but up there. I know it, man, because Rush was an angel to this world, and every news network is talking about it. Every news network is talking about it, and that should tell you something. Even the ones that didn't agree with his views are talking about it and saying that if it wasn't for him, he was a fundamental person in the industry, man. And so, with that being said, American Dilly, we're gonna do it in the American Dilly fashion. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it in the American Dilly fashion. All y'all get with me right now. We finna take shots for Rush, man. That is what we're doing. We finna take shots, and we finna take shots for Rush. That's what we doing, y'all. So let's do it, American Dilly. Dilly fam, let's get it together, man. Let's pour it up. Let's pour it up for somebody who just, man, he just cared more about the viewers than he did his own life. Let me tell you that. Salute. Rush Limbaugh, man, never had no kids. And I feel like when I heard that, now I knew, you know, when I heard them say that, you know, you hear it over the years. Rush always talked about, like, you know, not having kids and just, you know, being married to his job and all that. But when I heard that after he passed, it made me sad, man. It made me sad to think, who's going to carry on that legacy? Who is going to remember this man for who he was? He was married 4 times. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to remember this man for the way he was? Once people pass on, who's going to pass down the stories of this man? I think those 20 million viewers, those 20 million listeners a day are gonna pass that on down, man. We are, man. We gotta make sure that this guy lives on forever for what he did, man. For what he did for the American culture. This was an American hero, dude. This was an American hero, and I'm not saying that in any light sense. Okay, I'm in the military. I understand he wasn't. I'm not trying to, you know, take away from, you know, heroes. But what I'm saying is this man was never scared to speak. He wasn't scared to speak. And for that, salute. Man, I just don't know, man. Dilly fam, leave me a comment down bottom, man. Tell me if you listen to Rush's show. Tell me if you knew who Rush Limbaugh was. If you don't, you need to put him in your search bar right now, man, and you need to go back and check him out, man. The dude was just, he was brash, man. He was blatant honesty. Just blatant, man. Listening to him, looking at pictures of him and stuff. Like, I would watch his YouTube streams because he would stream his radio show, like segments of it. So you'd see him in the studio. You'd see him behind the golden mic of VIP. Oh my God, man. Rush had catchphrases that just drove me insane, man. You know, backed by popular demand. With talent handed down and borrowed from God. Like, oh man, Rush. Oh, Rush, man. I don't know, Dilly fam. I don't know, man. Y'all leave me a comment down bottom, man. Let me know what your memories are with Rush, man. Let me know if you had family members. I know a lot of people probably had their older, you know, uncles and fathers watching and listening. It's crazy, man. I appreciate y'all letting me come on today and just talking about it. Leave me a like and subscribe down bottom and a comment if you dig the show, man. I'm sorry this show was like, you know, just sad, man. I'm sad, dude. I'm sad. The world just lost a gem. And for that, Rush, I'm finna give you another one, brother. Dilly fam. Till we meet next time. Stay safe, America. This is American Dilly.
America.